shorts you put on, but shorts, video shorts. Down here at the airport, picking up my first client to Bluebell. RaJuR doing what we got to do to get them papers and get them dials and them greenbacks. Hopefully we're going to Bluebell the first trip, so maybe that's a greenback situation. I don't know. She is a young lady, or just a lady in general, and the tippage from young ladies is 25% of the time, and from homeboys 75% of the time. So let's see how we make out. All right, what's going on? Who is this right here? Who is this? Who is this? SSJ8605. Yo, what's playing? From the airport, bro? You down here at the airport somewhere? Where you at, bro? Where you at? You at the airport? Come on, man. You can't be. Yo, where you at? You at belt? What belt you at? What's poppin', man? I'm down here picking wait for a client to get off. I got a feeling they're gonna be late. They freaking always late. 1964, and now they ain't getting here to 110. Okay, it was 12:45. And when the last time you bought 4162 East London? Oh, we're going to She Black. Okay, you done changed your name up and everything. Man, I haven't bought one of those in a minute, bro. I had so many. I had like maybe like 12 of them. I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm looking at my eyes, looking at my cage, I think I'm down to 7, maybe 8. Maybe 8. I mean, all them 50 mils except for captured by candlelight. You know what I mean? That's YouTube changing your name. So you know it's SSJ8605? All right, well, sometimes they got to change the name. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You still know what it is. Yeah, man, I haven't bought one in a while. I mean, you know what? She just really overflooded the market to this point that she just put out too many. What's up, Raj? I see your boots down here at 2nd Street. Oh, yeah, you see them? What they want? Like 600? No, they gagged me. You know what I mean? They ganked me. Freaking $1,400 boots. You know what I mean? 1,400. 600, yeah. I knew he was gonna hit me in the shorts. I mean, 1,400. They gave me 275. They only want to give me 250. I think I got them up to 275, maybe 3, or maybe I think it was either 250 or 275 to give me for them joints. Guys just trying to just make so much money, man. I hope they sit down there forever. You know what I mean? I hope they sit down there forever. I'm still working on rhubarb and custard. I know. I think I got a little bit of that left. I probably got a little bit of that left, bro. You know what I mean? Rhubarb and custard. Yeah, but them boots, man, I mean, somebody gonna buy them joints though, man. They're in pretty good condition. You know, so I took care of them. Only reason I sold them because I thought I could stretch them joints, but I forgot you can't mess with a Neary gear. A Neary gear is made to fit and maybe cut a little bit smaller, especially their jeans. But when they come in their shoes, man, I'm like, all right, it was size 11s. I'm like, man, I'm showing like 1,400. They ain't gonna front. Only paid 7, but you know, it was like half off. They had one last pair. You know how it is. Like Saxon, one last pair. And I saw 11. I said, well, I can get them. And I didn't know how Mary sneaks fit, even though I got a couple of Marys now. But they sneaks though, they're not boots. So I'm like, yo, I tried to stretch them down, took them down to the shoe shop. The shoe shop down there on Mary in Germantown. I took them down there. They kept them joints for a week, and I got them back. They felt good for 3 minutes. And they just put hammer toes on my toes and everything, man. Them boots jacked me up, bro. So I got tired of wearing them, but, you know, I wore them like 4 or 5 more times at work. And, you know, just to get some wear out of them. I might get some out of it. I was down there, selling some polo. They take polo? I'm surprised they take polo down there. Because they want all that kind of like, you know, the young buck stuff. So I bring stuff down there, they're like, nah, man, you better off taking that someplace else. Or you went to the one on Roosevelt Boulevard. The one on Boulevard definitely tell you. If you ain't walking in the joint on Roosevelt Boulevard with Supreme, stuff like that, that's the only thing they taking. They're taking that Supreme stuff, you know, the just Stussy. They take stuff like that on the Boulevard. But you ain't got to ride down there and get a parking spot. And the one on 12th Street is about like South Street, but I've sold more things at South than I sold at 16th Street. Cause I went down there, I bought a hoodie. I got a hoodie for like $240. Shoot, I ended up selling the hoodie back. For the 16th Street, I got it for $240 or something like that. I ended up selling the joint back enough for like $200 down South Street. So sometimes you make good moves. I wasn't really wearing it that much, man. Of course, I'm too busy trying to buy freaking guitars and all kinds of crazy stuff, man. That I just gave it up on it. So, yeah, polo, man. I'm surprised they even give you $5 for polo. Don't take no jeans down there. Take down there $199 pair of freaking jeans. Page jeans, $30. Now, of course, I didn't pay $199. I paid like $1, maybe $99 on sale for Bloomingdale's. Man, shoot, $30. And the other joint too is a Buffalo Exchange. Now, I picked up a pair of Suspect Louboutins down here. They look really good. You know what I mean? Nobody ever said they was fake, but I never tried to sell them. I thought about selling them. But when I saw how much they cost, like now, when I looked them up, them joints like $700. Only pay like $2 for them. I said, man, I'm gonna keep them joints. Keep my 2 Luby sneaks. And yeah, so what they do with the polo? All that being said, how's your boy? Philly. Loves the joint. This will be a short. For some reason, it's going long. Now her plane is delayed a little bit more. She has a name that she may be a Yami. Let's see what we got. Miami, coming in from Miami. Oh, I wish I saw a friend. Don't live too far from here. I ain't seen her in years. Now it's another 3 minutes. Now it's freaking 11:13. She ain't getting here. It is what it is, man. I'm here. It just be messing up my next trip because I get down here early. I was able to get down here early. Had a friend of mine I ain't seen in like at least 15 years. And she lived like 5 minutes away from here, from the airport. So I went and hollered at her real quick. And then I came back around here thinking they're going to be here. But I know they're going to be here at 12:45. I already saw 103. But we got to get around here, make sure we get a parking spot, blah, blah, blah. So, I ain't want to mess around. So I jumped back in the car, hung out with her for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Then I bounced and came down here. They just called me to get my estimate. All right. Well, don't be surprised and don't get upset, bro. Don't get upset. Because you remember what they do. They know it's used, so you're already taking the hit on the used, And then they're going to look that clothing up, and they're going to look it up on Real, all that stuff. They're going to see how it's selling. They're going to see if Saks got on sale. They're going to see they're going to go through all the sale joints. It's already on the laptop. And once they go through all that, then they're going to hit you on the shorts for 60% of that. That's just how it goes. But it's just like guitars. Guitars the same way, bro. I can buy $1,000 guitar. Excellent guitar. I mean, the excellent ones you get money back on. But if I spend $900 on, say, a particular guitar, and it wasn't really a popular guitar, like one of them show guitars, like, I get them, like them show guitars. And I go to sell that joint, man, and there ain't a lot of them around, 60% of the used price. Not 60% of the new price, 60% of the used price. So if I spent a stack for that joint, and it is used, I'll probably get $400. And then they're going to resell it for $750, just like they did them boots. They're going to resell them for the hit. So I already knew them boots was like $600-700 on, I think I looked on the Real or something. I already knew them Amiris I had, but I need the ones, cuz I had to get them ones, player. Got bills to pay. I live that lavish life. I mean, I need to get married. So I can split some bills and just freaking rent something. But anyway, man, it is what it is, brother. You've been down there before. You know how they work. Just don't be surprised. I go down there. I go to Perfumology. That day my car got ripped. That wasn't the same day. But usually I go down there. I don't even park. I drop it off real quick. I put like 5 minutes on the meter. Go in there, taking my stuff, get my joint. I hit right down to Perfumology. And I just stay down there until they call me. That's what I normally do. That's pop off. So yeah, yeah, but let me know how you make out. I say I'm waiting for this young lady to get here, and I drop off the Bluebell. I gotta come no. I drop off at Bluebell. Then I gotta go to a crib, I think, and drop that person off at Bluebell. I don't know. I gotta look it up. All right, man. Talk to y'all later. Enjoy the day. You come out here and get some of this easy money play. All you do is put on the suit. Hopefully I get some good tips, though. If I don't get good tips today, I'm gonna be like, yo, this is crazy. But if I get like a 10, 20, whatever, pay for my lunch and stuff like that, then I'm good to go. All I need is 20, pay for the day's lunch, pay tomorrow lunch. $20, $20. And again, if I make the right joint, I'm talking about $100. Because y'all saw me get them $100 dips. And hey, you know, it's your boy. All right, I'm out later.